Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm that loser Amy, and this is week 4 on my journey to health. I hope you all had a good week. I had a good week. I didn't have any ungodly amounts of water to drink this week, which is good. I ate more consciously this week. I feel like I've got dozens of people, like right here, on my shoulder when I'm deciding what I'm gonna eat, which is good. You know, that is what I wanted, and it's a good thing. I hope you're all comfortable. And I want, more of you. The more of you there are, the better I will do. I know last week, a bit of a bummer with gaining back 2.2 pounds of the 2.6 that I lost. But this week, I lost 3 pounds. So yay me, 3 pounds gone. And if you add the 0.4 over the past 2 weeks that I lost, I'm at 3.4 pounds lost, which means I have 121.6 pounds to go. So no big deal. 121.6. Sorry. You know what? I hear 121 and I think 1.21 from Back to the Future. And if you're not old enough to know what Back to the Future is, well, make good decisions. I have 121.6 pounds to go. So I'm wearing some of my favorite things today. I've got on my favorite shirt with my panda bears. Say, this is how I roll. I love this shirt. I've had it for so long and I love it. And I have my favorite necklace on. The only thing I don't have on that are my favorites are my engagement ring and my wedding band, which is such a sad story. It was like a month ago, like right before I started doing this, because it's a big reason why I'm doing this. I woke up one morning at 5 o'clock in the morning and I just felt like a vice on my finger. And I was like, wow, my rings are really tight today. And then I tried to get them off. It did not go well. There's this trick to getting rings off of fingers, and you take you can take fishing line or thread or dental floss uncoated, and you wrap it around above the ring so that it makes your fingers smaller, and then you put an end of it under the ring, like the end, you put it under the ring, and as you pull the end, it unravels and it spirals your ring up. And then the ring comes off. So I got out the dental floss and wrapped it around my finger and then tried to unravel it. And in my panic to get my rings off, because I was worried it was going to cut off my circulation, I didn't notice that it was minted, coated dental floss. And all that did was make my finger this gross, matted, disgusting glob of really nice smelling mint goo. And everything was sticky, and they're certainly not coming off then. And by then, I'd messed with it so much that my finger was actually swollen, and they just weren't coming off. So I went out at 5:30, bawling hysterical to my husband, and woke him up to be like, I think we need to go to... I'm such an idiot. I woke him up and I'm like, I think we need to go to the hospital so I can get my rings cut off. And then I was so sad because I didn't want to cut my rings. They're my rings. And I mean, he just was like, you need to calm down because we're not going to go get your rings cut off. I asked the man to stay home from work because I couldn't get my ring off. Asked him to stay home from work. He didn't, guys, because he's sensible. So he did not stay home from work that day, but I asked him to. So then, I got it off at it took till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 or 4. before I got the rings off. And they're in my jewelry box now. And it was really like a revelation that not only had I gained weight, but I gained so much weight that my rings wouldn't come off. It wasn't like we had a salty dinner last night, so my fingers are a little puffy. Like, I couldn't get them off. And it was terrifying. And every once in a while, hi girl, every once in a while, like, I put them on and I can get them off. But if I try to do it again, like, I can't. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I finally had enough gumption and terror to make me want to do this, because I can't wear my wedding ring. And anyway, that makes me really sad. So that's goal number 1 is to get my rings back on to where, I'm not terrified that I'm not going to be able to get them off again. Like, I seriously, in my panic that day, I cut, I mean, not like with a knife, but like with just like twisting them and trying to get them off. I like cut up my finger and, it was awful. My finger was swollen for days. It was, you don't know what you're going to do in a panic. Turns out I don't hold it together all that well. But yeah, I want to get those back on and wear them because I love them. My plan for this week is to keep being mindful of what I'm eating. I do need to get back to meditating more, because that's helpful. Like, you guys don't really know me yet, but I have so much, like, going on. Like, I started this, and I'm starting up a podcast with a friend of mine. We've recorded 3 episodes, and hopefully we're going to get the first one out soon. That one's not about weight loss. And you know what? I don't know that this one is going to always be exclusively about weight loss, because, like, I have other things in my life. I don't have to only talk about weight loss, though that is obviously the main focus, and it will be for quite some time. But I'm more than that. I love Harry Potter and Hamilton and my animals and my husband and my friends. And I have cripplingly low self-esteem, So I've got a lot going on. I'll probably want to share more of that along the way. Yeah, the podcast is not weight loss related. It's just her and I trying to do new things that we've not done before in order to, like, break out of being in a rut, because every day feels like it's exactly the same. I'm doing it a little bit just by the fact that I started this channel and I'm doing the podcast with her. So I've got this with the weight loss. I've got the podcast with trying to do, like, new and fun and interesting things that I've not done before. I've got trying to get my head fixed so that I'm not so negative and down on myself. Anyway, you're not here to watch me pet my cat. I'm here to pet my cat. So what else do you want me to talk about, guys? Let me know in the comments. I've gotten a couple comments. Like, what do you want to know? What do you want me to do? I'm sure you don't want to watch, however many weeks of videos of me just sitting in this chair petting my cat, even though she's super cute. This week, I'm going to, starting tomorrow, I'm going to write down everything I eat, just to kind of make sure that I am eating as consciously as I think I am. Oh, also, just for the record, I talked about Yes.Fit, that app, and I finished my first race, the Athena, which was 24.9 miles. I don't know how many workouts I did it in. A lot. Like a lot. But I did it. I finished it this weekend. So I should be getting my medal and my shirt. I did that. I finished it. 24.9 miles. And then I signed up for the next one, which is, I forget what it's called. I just know that it's a sloth, and I love them. That one, I think, is 56.7 miles. I'm so excited that I finished one. Like, I just want to do all of them now. I wish I had, more time to just do that. I would love to just exercise and clean and make videos for you and work on the podcast. That's what I want to do. It is. I don't think that's actually going to happen. And I do like my job, and I'm lucky to have it. But it's infringing on all the other fun stuff that I want to do. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Let me know down in the comments what else you'd like me to do, rather than just sit in the chair every week and talk to you, which I love doing, so that's fine. If you like it, I like it. But let me know, or let me know what else you'd like to know about me or anything. That's it. Have a great week, guys, and I will see you back here next time.